Okay, so we're gonna hop on and do a quick video of how to use TimeTree. I'm gonna show you how to do this on the computer and an app, just in case you don't have the ability to do this, like to download the app for some reason. So I'm gonna share my screen. And let me know when you can see it. Okay, so when you come here, and I'm going to share the link of how you join the disciples, but go to timetreeapp.com or just put in TimeTree in Google and you'll see this. And you sign up for free. And after you sign up and you get access to a calendar, then the disciples calendar will end up looking like this. So I'm going to, but what I do is I'm going to share with you. Here's our members. Here's copy the clipboard, so you could always share the link to the disciples calendar with anybody by doing that and then paste. So I'm going to send this really quick to Ashley because she's already done this. So paste it. It's going to look like this when you share it. Okay. And then hit send. After someone has an account created, then they'll have access to the disciples calendar. This is kind of cool because you could also, if you want, create your own personal calendar and see both of them. So you can essentially have everything in one place. Okay. The second thing I'm going to show you is when we book appointments to always use the template. So this will be posted on the first of every month. So you see these templates already here. We have RI, fast start, field training or kitchen table presentation, help me script, and a BMP template. So let's say you're going to do the RI template. You click on this, everything that you need is going to be here in the notes. So you're going to copy this, and you can do this from your phone as well. So we're going to copy, close, create an event is going to be up here with the plus button. And with the event, this will leave off with whatever event you scheduled last. So the last thing I put on here was an RI. So I would recommend changing the tag first because this is what Ashley's going to be using to identify what type of an appointment it is. Well, this happens to be an RI that I copied, so I'll leave it. But if you're doing a field training, it changes and it changes the color. So we'll go back down to RI. On the title, very important. So if you're going to run the appointment, it will be RI Sonia will run. Okay. If it is an appointment where you need it to be matched up, you'll just put RI for Sonia, for example. If you're on a computer, you have to click this advanced button and you'll see these other windows open up. Here is the note. Always do a note and not a memo. And then you're going to paste in this information. This is where you put this in. I'm going to probably update this to where you'll see things with stars that are mandatory. We really prefer this as much as possible. So name will do Deb Jones. If there's the spouse name, try to find that out if you know it ahead of time. So let's say his name is Don. Their phone number, so and occupation. This is all really important. Try not to put NA. I mean, if it's an RI that you're booking, you're usually asking this in the prospecting question anyway. So deli at Fry's, for example. You could just put something like that. It is helpful for the matchup system. So this is why it's in here. Children, if you don't know, just put NA. This is more important on a field training because when Ashley and Rania are determining who the matchup trainer is going to be, it's important to know if we're meeting with one person, two person, or we're writing policies for like 6 to 8 people. The method is going to be like Zoom or in person. You put whatever one it was, Arizona, her age, it could be approximate, just say maybe 40s. Preferred language, English. Office to confirm, this is if you want us or Janae to confirm your appointment, put yes. If not, put no. This is an RI for me. It depends how busy I am. Sometimes I do have Janae confirm my appointments. Location is going to be, again, Zoom. Date, I know this sounds redundant, but there's a reason. So 7/11 is the when I put it. Now, let's say if you look over here, the time's wrong, you can change it. But let's just say it's for 5 p.m. The trainee, this is me. And I'm still gonna put my information even though I am running the appointment. And then my code. Now, this part is if it's not an appointment that you're running, this is left for Ashley and Renee. You don't touch this. This is strictly up for them. So I'm gonna hit close, double check the date and time. I noticed my time is wrong here. So I can click on here and change it. So we'll put, I say 3:30. Now this is adjustable. So this is the only thing that's not preset. You just have to know our eyes are for 30 minutes. So put it in the calendar for 30 minutes and hit save. So when this event is created, then it populates for Ashley and Arena to be able to see. You can see it pops up right here. You will also get an alert. Okay. If you end up needing to, let's say you need to cancel this or reschedule this for some sort of reason, it didn't show up. There's two little buttons here. You can edit, change this tag here to no show, cancel, reschedule. So it changes the color. And up here in the notes, maybe put canceled. Or you could put need to reschedule. Now, if this is something that you put in for, and hit save, it'll change the color. And then Ashley and Arenia know what is happening with this appointment. It's important that, you know, if you're running this appointment, that you update this if this is the situation. And if this is office to confirm, then Janae will see this. And if it says need to reschedule, she can reach out to reschedule that, or you can. If it's canceled, she's not going to do anything with it. Okay. So that's basically it. I'm going to delete this because we don't need it on there. That was just a test. So you'll see the other templates. I know, like on the field training, for example, or excuse me, the fast start, for example, it has, oh, I need to add this. I think I updated this, but didn't save. But just notice everything with the star is going to be mandatory when I get those in. A help me script is going to be orange. A BMP is going to be here. If you see items in here that are in black, those are blocked times. Now, if it's something here like Ashley's doctor's appointment, if it's at 11:30, if that's the only time that they're available, then go ahead and put it on here. So let's do something so you can see what it looks like if there is a duplicate appointment. So we're going to schedule something for the 16th. So pick the day, then the time. So this happens to be around the same time. And let's say this is going to be a field training for Sonia. That means I'm not running it. Otherwise it would say Sonia will run. Change the tag. Okay, we could always, I forgot to copy that. So hit save and go back here, get your template. Copy it. And then you can go back here to your field training that we're scheduling, click the edit button and go to note, type all this in, hit close and hit save. So this would be one that shows up at the same time. This is why we're using time tree. You can see how these are the same time and it's not blocked. But from there, when Ashley sees this, she will go in and she's going to put in who the matchup trainer is going to be for that. So super simple. That is how you create this on with the computer. Now I'm going to switch over to my phone and see if I could share with you on that. Let's see. Okay, so you should be able to see my screen appearing. So have the app downloaded. You can always search for it, open it up. And you see the same thing here. So let's say I'm going to be scheduling a help me script. Click on it. It looks a little different because you're going to see all of them. And I'm just going to do the same thing. Copy. I feel like it's a little bit faster on your phone. Okay. Now we're going to go up here to the create an event. So there's an add button and create an event. Then you're going to type in help me for Sonia, meaning somebody else is running it. Done. Now you have to change the tag again. The help me is the orange or HMS. Now on this one, sorry, this gets in the way. There's a note button right here. I don't have to click advanced. And then paste. And then go in here and start typing in the person's information. Now it says I may take out the address, but if it's there, we could just put office or Zoom, phone number, occupation, age, everything's the same. That's one I'm gonna put office to confirm, which should be Janae, location, everything else like that. Okay, and then you just go back on the screen. And there's a save button right here. This is delayed. Okay. So now this is scheduled. My help me script. That's easy, right? Okay, so that is pretty much it. If you have any questions, let us know.